welcome to C2E2 here at McCormick Place in Chicago. Kind of brushed past that entrance. So essentially it's everything from here going that way. If you go down that way, you're going to see vendors, and then eventually if you take a left, you'll be down an artist alley. More vendors this way. If you're looking for autographs, way in the back. Let me just take you on a brief tour here. You can see a lot of the box. Let's look at the Bondi booth. That's usually something that's kind of up front.
I know.
What I also love to see are some of the, the card stuff, some card games that are coming out. A lot of times they'll have exclusives here. You know what has a big preference here is Whatnot, which is over here. They were handing out bags earlier and some other things there. You just do this, and I'll kind of show you here what they got. Special code you can use. Huge vendor section. If you go way off in the distance, you can see the cafe, and that's kind of the middle section right there. Great cosplay. We've already kind of talked to Todd Hoffman of WSTR and Big T and Little T. He was over the 501st booth. That's way over on the other side. So I'm basically on the extreme left as you come in, if you're coming through the main entrance. More down this way, if you kind of hook, you've got a huge gaming section as well as sort of the cosplay area where they were kind of doing some, a panel or two. And I'll kind of run you down through some of the vendors. We got some more tables here. I've noticed that they're doing First Games is doing a boys game. Here, let's just take you over there just so you can see that. There we go. Always kind of nice to see. There we go. Always kind of love to see some of the new things that are happening here. Let's go down. So basically, we kind of go down. You get the middle section. On the other side is Artist Alley, where we talked to Cameron Johnson earlier today. He's going to be on the podcast. Let's just go down through. Here you can just see some of the ridiculously good cosplay. Great stuff. 501st was here, Mandalorian merch, Rebel Legion, plus a ton of great cosplay as well. There we go. And you can see just the scale. C2E2, of course, this is the Midwest's big show. And I'm going to kind of... Huge comic area down on the right. Did have a little bit of food already today, which was nice. Kind of an open area, which is actually kind of nice. Very much more relaxed than last year. Last year we were masked. You had to show proof of vaccination. This year, not so much. There was a great little section over here that had a lot of great Kenner stuff, as well as Lego. More merch. Let me see if I can quickly get through here. Huge area. I'll switch. There we go. Now, it wouldn't be a Comic-Con without, comics, right? Really nice section here. Big local is Graham Cracker. They have a number of locations here. So if you're looking for... There we go. Kind of looking for some comics. Rarities. There's also a place here to get some things graded as well, which is really kind of nice. You can kind of see just the scope of the comic vendors down this way. Dave and Adams is here. Comics on both sides. True to form. Last big con for me this year. Let's keep this up. There we go. Boy, look at that. Just row after row. Absolute Comics. Comic Connect. Comic Mint. I'll take you down by the family area, and that's where the 501st is. I appreciate you going along for the ride. Sorry for the bumpy video. Let's see how good this video stabilization really is. The artist alley here is tremendous. Really nice. You should see the line for Chris Claremont. Always a big line. Here we see Black Chrysanthemum. Great cosplay. And you should see, you're not really getting an indication of just how tall he is. Awesome. Let's go down here. Working my way down. So basically, there you see outside the McCormick Place. All right. So getting down near, this is the another corner. So they got family activities down here.
Sir, what's your name?
Let's see if we can sneak in here. Great Scout Trooper.
But again, you guys do whatever you got.
See if I can sneak in here.
So this is modeling clay, and it doesn't get hard like unless you put it in the freezer. So if you want to keep the thing that you made and want to keep it solid, you got to go home and put it in the freezer at cold temperature. It will
One
melt.
thing nice down here is they got some areas you can
So
get
you're out in the
pictures
sun.
in. They also have the toy builders down here.
It's going to get all melty,
See if I can
soft
get
and
you.
gooey. So that won't be great. I did not forget about you guys. I'm coming back.
I like the Tom Servo in there as well.
4 more.
It's gonna scan along here, really nice and slow.
Give me a sec.
Look at that. Nice. Get your picture taken here, although you're not allowed to touch. Let's get a little close there. It's pretty dope. Got some Kylo, members of the Rebel Legion and so forth. They did a parade earlier. Look at that record.
Good job. That's a good one.
Let's see if I can get around and get you to the table where the 501st have. Something I always kind of like, you can get your picture taken with a Black Series box.
We've got some
There we go.
talented chasers here today.
It's over here.
Ah, looks like we got some footage going over. I'll just take you over real fast to Artist Alley before we kind of wrap things up. It just kind of gives you the scope of what's going on.
Hello, hello. Who still needs some clay? Raise your hand. Coming in the back? All right, I'm coming around.
Looking around here.
All right, okay. Let me make sure all the people have some. All right, let me.
There you can kind of see family area, family HQ.
Yeah, no problem.
Now from this point all the way back past here, the CGC grading. More great cosplay. There we go.
Thank you guys. Can my daughter come?
Foot Clan.
Wait for baby and then your turn, Papa.
All right, we've got an opening. There we go. All right. You'll notice an Artist Alley. It's all alphabetized. There we go. And it'll just be row after row of awesome artists. Let me slow down here a little bit. Talking with folks selling their wares, doing commissions, doing sketches, just down row, and you can see all alphabetized. Huge, huge stuff. Got a little more spillover over here, which is cool. Now, Cameron Johnson, just to let you know, was down here at F, if you can believe it. But yeah, just goes so deep. There's like 2 main sections to each letter. Pretty amazing. I'll try to keep it up there. Here's a nice intersection we can kind of sneak down. Now, Saturday, Sunday, these are the big days. Get down here this morning. Let me see if I can end up in this up.
That's one way.
Oh yeah. Chris Claremont. Kind of a drive-by, right? There we go. Great in the stereo. Just tell you the number of people. Amazing, right? Let's see if we can get down there. Navigating this is just as important as knowing where to go. And this is something where you almost kind of need the app. There is a C2E2 app that'll kind of let you know where the locations of these are. So, for example, Cameron Johnson is F8. So we'll finish up down here. And what I like to see, because he's doing his bone check as well as freezer burn, and this is what I like to see. I love to see people at the booth. People showing interest. They're getting the exclusive comic today. Looks like he's doing some sketches as well. Sneak in. Look at that, look at that. Whoa.
What's happening?
Look at that, look at that. Wow. All right, someone's going to go away real happy today. All right. You can see more of my interview with him on the podcast. All right, we're going to sign off for now before I get in trouble. All right, take care, folks.
The music for this podcast is brought to you under a Creative Commons license from Trent Reznor and 9 Inch Nails. This is Discipline off the album The Slip.